Coming up on WMLT, Concord has been up to a lot this week.
And students can browse the Cole Camp in the campus library. All this and more starts now. Hello, I'm Blake Whitener.
And I'm Bailey Pace. History is a part of life. A part of West Virginia's history is on display right here at Concord University. Reporter Joe Fadley with WMLT takes a look.
According to friendsofcoal.org, coal was first discovered in what is now Boone County, West Virginia, in the year 1742. Over the years, coal has been a significant source to the well-being and livelihood of West Virginians. I am at the Marsh Library here at the Athens campus of Concord University in the West Virginia room. Today, we take a look at an exhibit that is open to students and community. We take a look at one aspect of coal mining. We take a look at life in the coal camps.
Their entire lives were spent there in that one spot. Recreation, church, other activities, how the women washed clothes, how the men were paid, the actual living brought to life in this display.
What I think is most important about the coal camps is that it is West Virginia's story, and it's uniquely our story. Because of the terrain of West Virginia and the sparse population that existed when coal started being mined, there wasn't enough population to mine coal in one place. And they had to bring people together to certain communities to create a workforce, to develop a workforce. And so they began developing what was called a coal camp. And in 1910, 90% of West Virginia coal miners lived in a coal camp. The story of coal is a story often of hard work. It's a story of many times of injustice. And coal camps, while in many ways they were wonderful places to live, they were places where people had a strong sense of community and support. They also were a place of control.
Concord University's Outside the Mine exhibit is scheduled to be on display until the beginning of June. Reporting for WMLT News, I'm Joe Fadley.
Students on Concord's campus are dancing to make a difference for the Eliminate Project. Portia Thompson with WMLT reports.
Circle K International held an Eliminate dance Thursday, February 25th in the Student Center upstairs ballroom. The Eliminate dance was held to raise money to rid the world of neonatal tetanus. The entry fee was $5 for a single person and $8 for couples. The dance was filled with great music, delicious food, and fun games like fish pong, and if the guests made the ball into the cup, guests could win a goldfish. This was a great dance for a wonderful cause. All the proceeds go straight to the Eliminate Project.
I think the Eliminate dance is awesome, a great way to show their charity and everything. I think it's awesome as an organization. I think it has an awesome purpose. I hope
the president of Circle K International shared what this cause means to her and how much of a change has been made in the process of eliminating neonatal tetanus.
So far in the past 6 years, we have eliminated the maternal neonatal tetanus from 38 countries, and there's only 21 left, so we're over halfway there, and I think that's super exciting, and we've had a lot of groups pair with us to do this, so we're really thankful for them and providing their support in different activities they're doing it as well.
Another organization is dancing towards unity. WMLT's Kristen Osborne has more.
Concord University's Black Student Union held their second annual Emoja Ball last week. The event was once a popular attraction on campus, but had fallen out after quite some time. The organization finally decided to revive the ball last year. Ashley Hawkins, the president of BSU, sees this dance as a way to bring people together.
Emoja means a lot to BSU. BSU is such a close family. Every 2 weeks we have brotherhoods where we just get together and hang out, and it's really fun. And I've never been in an organization before where we have such a tight bond, where we really act like siblings. We fight with each other like siblings. We love each other like siblings, and we truly are a family.
The word Emoja also explains in itself what the dance stands for.
Umoja means unity in Swahili, and it was one of the 7 elements of Kwanzaa. It's the first day of Kwanzaa, and it means basically just coming together as a family, coming together as a community, and just having a fun time together.
Since the Umoja Ball has been brought back to life at Concord, many students have been excited to attend.
I have to say it's an amazing experience. It's just great to have so many people together. Overall, just the vibe you get from it, and that's what we really go for with the whole ordeal. Is having that vibe of friendship and just overall togetherness.
A reminder for students looking to get into shape that there is another, much more entertaining option besides going to the gym. There are free Zumba classes offered every Monday from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. in the ballroom on the 3rd floor of the Student Center. The only things required are that students bring their own workout clothes, a good attitude, and a bottle of water to stay hydrated. There is no registration, so students can join at any time, so long as they make it in time before the class starts. Just be prepared to feel the burn and to have some fun.
Music can be inspiring. Music can be therapeutic. Music has meaning to everyone. One Concord University professor wants to know what it means to you. Joe Fadley from WMLT reports.
Concord's radio station WVCU plays a wide variety of music, from country to rock to alternative to heavy metal. Something new has come to Mountain Lion Radio. Concord professor Dr. Jonathan Berkey is the first professor to host a radio show here on WVCU.
The show's called 3 Songs. It's on Fridays from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. And I'm really interested in trying to get to know the campus community through the music that inspires them. So I have the guests pick 3 songs that are important to them in some way. So it might be 3 songs by their favorite artist, might be 3 songs that they like this year, or it could be 3 songs that are important to them throughout their life or what have you. So I mean, it's really up to the guest how they want to have a rationale for those 3 songs, and then we'll come in and we'll play those songs. We'll talk about why they chose those songs and try to get to know people through the music that they like. A lot of people ask me, are you going to do 3 songs of your own, or what you would pick? And I guess I would pick a song that really introduced me to kind of rock and roll music that I really liked when I was growing up, and that's a song by a group called Big Country. It's a Scottish band, and their single was called In a Big Country. It inspired me to hear some harder music on popular radio back at that time. That'd be something that we would talk about on the show.
3 Songs with Dr. Jonathan Berkey can be heard Fridays from 10 to 11 a.m. on WVCU 97.7. Reporting for WMLT News, I'm Joe Fadley.
The Campus Beautiful put on the skates last week and tried their luck on 8 wheels. Sam Wright takes you onto the rink.
Although roller rink took place on a Wednesday evening, it had a reminiscent feel of a Friday afternoon when elementary school was out and everyone was heading over to the rink. While the ballroom atop the Student Center at Concord is not 100% compatible to skate around in a circle, Andrew Soldier and Dwayne Kennedy make it happen and give students fun events to switch up their regular routine. Soldier, the director of the Student Union, partners with Kennedy often to add an exciting element to activities on campus. The work of the duo has not gone unnoticed by students either.
I mean, we have stuff all the time. I mean, maybe it could be advertised a little bit better, maybe people could push it out a little bit better, but at the same time, there's a lot of things that happen on this campus if you just, find the right people to talk to and find out about it.
Soldier also appreciates how much Kennedy can impact these events during the weekdays when Concord's events are primarily taking place.
I think does a good job and again provides support for these kind of events. We could have just had roller skating up there last night, but how much better was it because we had laser spots and black lights and good music. So oftentimes it adds a kind of an additional layer, additional dimension to the whole whatever we're doing.
Roller rink will not be the last event these two work together on, as a casino night will be one of many student events rolling through this semester. In Athens, I'm Sam Wright reporting for WMLT.
In other news, a rock climbing facility has opened in Raleigh County, West Virginia. Outside In Climbing Gym is located at 1818 Harper Road in Beckley. It's a part of the Chocolate Moose, a small brewery and ice cream parlor, as well as Mountain State Mini Golf. Prices range from $8.95 for half an hour to $14.95 for an all-day outside-in climbing gym pass. For more information, call 304-253-7242 or follow Outside In Climbing Gym on Facebook.
We will be right back after the break. Hello, and welcome back from the break. Now it's time for Hot Tag.
WMLT Universe, welcome to the Hot Tag. I'm Josh Bennett.
I'm Blake Whitener.
And we don't get hype.
We stay hype.
That's right. And today we are hyped about WrestleMania. The showcase of the Immortals is only about a month away, and 3 matches have already been set, including the main event for the WWE Heavyweight title.
That's right, Josh. And in that title match, Triple H will be defending his championship against Roman Reigns after he successfully defeated Dean Ambrose and Brock Lesnar in a #1 contenders match at Fastlane. The other 2 matches booked for WrestleMania are Brock Lesnar and Dean Ambrose in a no-holds-barred street fight, and The Undertaker versus Shane McMahon inside of a steel cage. If Shane O'Mac can defeat the Dead Man, then he will take over control of Monday Night Raw from Vince and Stephanie McMahon.
While we only have 3 matches confirmed for the show of shows, we seem to be close to adding 2 more matches to the card. Those 2 matches are Charlotte versus Sasha Banks for the WWE Divas title, and The New Day versus the League of Nations for the tag team title.
That's all the time we have today. Look for WMLT Hot Tag on Facebook to connect with us and tell us what WrestleMania matches you're getting hyped for. Now let's send it back to Bailey at the desk.
With the presidential primaries dominating news outlets all over the country, there's a lot of action going on right now in West Virginia State Legislature. Here's WMLT's Patrice Mitchell with a Capitol update.
Recent legislation in the West Virginia Senate and House of Delegates covers state issues from increased cigarette taxes to homeschool athletics. The Republican-led legislature has tackled controversial pieces of legislation as well as renewals of old laws and permits. One bill that will be voted on this session is the Religious Freedom Restoration Act. Met with criticism from liberals throughout the state, House Bill 4012 would allow businesses, service providers, and individuals to refuse acts of service to others because of different religious and lifestyle choices. Democrats in the state, such as gubernatorial candidate Jeff Kessler, have expressed their opposition to the bill, saying that it is unnecessary and religious freedom is already protected by the Constitution. As of March 1st, the bill is still on the Senate floor after a round of amendments were rejected. You can look at a summary and the status of this bill and more at the website below. That's all for this week's Capitol Update. I'm Patrice Mitchell. Back to you at the desk.
For those who are not fond of the snow, a mild winter is ideal for this time of year. Joe Fadley takes a look at this crazy winter.
When you think of spring, perhaps you think of warmer weather, birds chirping, putting away that winter coat. Not days like this. We are currently in the spring semester of 2016, but in fact, it's still technically winter. The spring semester here in southern West Virginia usually means lots of snow, and we have had our share. Since this semester has begun, Concord University has had a total of 5 whole days canceled, 4 days where night classes have been canceled, and a total of 5 inclement weather days. For the teachers, missed classes could mean getting behind. For the procrastinators, it could be a chance to get caught up. On February 2nd, Concord Charlie predicted 6 more weeks of winter. If he is correct, then days like this may be consistent before too long. But until then, don't put away those winter coats quite yet, as there is possibly more wintry days ahead. In the meantime, take advantage of the nice weather and enjoy it while it lasts. For WMLT News in Athens, I'm Joe Fadley.
That's all for this week's WMLT.
We'll see you in 2 weeks.